2, 1.
Out here, out here with that Zastava, out here with that new RPK. No carry handle, but it's still okay. Hey Ranko, my man, we gotta talk. Let you and I go for a little walk. So hey look, I don't want you to be mad, but hey Ranko, you might be my dad. I'm your illegitimate son, I buy all of your guns. Why won't you call me? Why won't you call me? Ooh, 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 Zastava. Ooh, you my papa.
So what's up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to another episode of Around the Fire. We should probably kick this one off by saying sorry. Ranko's not really my dad, obviously. Please don't sue me. We were just having fun, just being silly, you know. One Polish, Romanian guy, two, I'm assuming, I don't know his ethnicity, but I'm assuming he's a Romanian guy. But yeah, I have my own papa, so yes. That being said, we wanted to get out and shoot this fella this weekend for you guys really bad. We really did, and I was pretty excited to do it. But it is 8 degrees, hovering around 8 degrees, with a wind around 27 miles an hour, so it feels like they said like negative 18. It is bad outside today, this weekend in general. My day is off here. So we just did not get it done. But that... we just didn't get it done. But yeah, let's get right into this guy. We'll do a quick tabletop, and then hopefully next week we'll get some shooting footage. First things first, it's a negative, and it's probably the only negative. And you might have saw it there. I had to go dive for it. This firearm has a swiveling, which is awesome, bipod and removable bipod. Great bipod. Really love this bipod. But because it doesn't have the big UGG boot stock that your typical RPK does, when you put a mag in it, it does not sit on its stock, it sits on the mag. So on the larger mags, it wants to roll over, and the weight of it will kind of make it drop. So this sucker here is 100 rounds, and it's just a bit too much for it. So that can be changed out, obviously. Would I change it out? I don't think so. The furniture looks so good right now just the way it is. Like I said, they did something a little different. I'm cool with it. For the price, it's friggin' awesome. But just not having that UGG boot that would hold it up a little higher so your mags wouldn't hit the ground. That's the only negative. Only negative I can come up with, to be honest with you. All right, let's go tip to butt. So on the front end, you've got your 14x1 left-hand threads. You got your typical angled slant brake. Nothing really special there. Typical AK factory sort of stuff with the push pin. Removable cleaning rod, little indexing guy on the bottom there to keep everything in place. You can take that off, but you might lose your rod, but it's there. They give you all the extras. It's cool. Detachable bipod. I do believe, I haven't taken one down myself, but we were just messing with them, and I do believe you got to pull the cleaning rod to, so it looks like you press your pin, flip this to the side, I'm imagining. Yep, flip that to the side, and then pull out your cleaning rod. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it all right now, but yeah, pull out the cleaning rod. Yeah, just like that, and then push and detach the bipod. Super cool. And then just that easily you can re-index those, wiggle it a little bit so it clicks back in place, and boom boom. Yeah, that's a good system. I like that. I mean, I'm doing this on camera now, I'm mic'd up and everything. That was not planned, and it was that easy, so that's good. So the bipod itself is all stamped steel springs. You got to kind of move it into a halfway position for it to move around the block. And then once you get it here, it'll pinch onto the rod when it was there, and then you can clamp it and fold it shut. But it'll index and lock into that position. Nice little grippy feet, grippy for the dirt, I should say, or the ground. Nice big heavy barrel, and the finish, very nice on it. Nice big fins. I feel like this is like the super iconic part of these firearms right there, that finned heavy barrel. And I gotta say, the video might not do it justice, because when I saw the pictures of it, it really didn't for me either. Like, I hadn't seen these except in photos. I know back in the day there was the M72Bs in the country. A lot of them were just parts kit builds, but they were like a milled receiver gun, and those were really gorgeous. But I never saw one in person to realize how much thicker this barrel is than like your typical Romanian or even like Malat RPK. But very, very, very cool. So moving back from there, I'm not positive about this furniture, but looking at it, to me, it looks like standard Yugo wood. So I was under the impression that RPKs might be their own sort of particular handguard, like it might all be fatter, you know, to get you away from the heat of that barrel and stuff like that. All right, guys and gals, so gotta insert a little edit here. Was messing around with the handguard furniture, playing with some stuff I had laying around, and apparently it is its own thing. It is not the same size as the M70. It's a little bit shorter than the M70s and 92s and 85s, because I think they all use the same handguard furniture roughly. But yeah, so hopefully the aftermarket fills that void for nerds like me that need to have tactical stuff. Okay, moving on. Looking really darn good so far. Moving back, you got your adjustable RPK style sights with your little adjustment there. The bulged forged trunnion. It does have the optic rail. I'm assuming I was messing with some optic stuff, and I saw a video that Zastava had posted, and I commented on there and asked them if they had a recommended mount for this. I'm thinking this is the same mount that's on the M77. All these Yugo mounts are a little bit different, and the M77 had a particularly kind of weird longer one, and I'm thinking that this is the same setup here. So I'm not sure who, but I'm sure like RS Regulate and some other people have some mounts for these right now. You just gonna have to piece them together, and unfortunately they're gonna be a little bit more expensive. There doesn't seem to be any cheap, like good solution right now. I was looking at the UTGs, and you know, UTG has like their AccuSync one, and they have one that's specific for the M70. The M70 one didn't work. It was the right height, but it didn't have the channel was incorrect size. So something to figure out there. But yeah, everything else, the typical Zastava fare, right? The trunnion, the dust cover, the little push button style dust cover that you're familiar with from the M70s, which I think is cool. A really cool candidate for like say a Texas dog leg rail or something to that effect. Some sort of chassis system would be really cool. I don't know what there is there for that, but just something with like a really nice solid lockup dust cover. You could do an optic mount that way, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, either way, however you do it. But yeah, like I said, I think with this particular firearm, what I'll end up doing is a quad rail up front, get some sort of RPK style tactical stock with like a cheek riser and a bit more meat to it so it sits it up, and then, you know, change out the grip, which, I mean, it doesn't feel bad for me in wood. I mean, I feel like I need two of these, one just to keep classic, you know. But yeah, just something fun. And then I don't know, maybe down the road, maybe we'll convert one of these, because we could do that. This would be a really cool machine gun, and for the price, it doesn't hurt too bad to do and make a post dealer sample, because I mean, these retail $1,500, man. We got them at $1,500 in the store, you know. And yeah, I mean, I think that's what we pay around wholesale for the Romanians. So you figure, yeah, quite a bit of savings, and I think quite a bit more gun. But yeah, guys, that's my 2 cents. I just wanted to get this video done this weekend. Sorry we didn't have more to talk about or more cool shooting footage. It's a shame. Like I said, it's just too cold, and I ended up hurting my back this week. Kind of slipped on some ice, and I've got a pre-existing back injury from a car accident, and I'm a chubby dude, so it's just a clusterfuck of I don't feel like doing it today. So that's life. All right, gang. Well, we'll see you guys soon. SHOT Shows this week, so it should be kicking off here Tuesday. So hopefully we get some new stuff from these guys, Zastava here. I'm looking forward to that. And we will keep you posted on any future builds and stuff going on. All right, dudes. Talk to you.
You to be mad, but hey, Ranko, you might be my dad. I'm your illegitimate son.